Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have obviously another grocery haul for you today. I have only been to COLES just because I kind of just wanted to get in and out of the shops this morning. I'm feeling a little bit tired today. Jeff and I went out last night and went for a little adventure around the city to look at all the Christmas lights. If you're in Sydney, highly recommend that you check out St. Mary's Cathedral. It is stunning, the light show they put on, and obviously you've got Martin Place with the Christmas tree that they have out there every year. We went over to the QVB and saw the Christmas tree, the hanging Christmas tree they do from the ceiling. So it was quite the adventure, quite the fun night. So I got up early this morning, did the groceries so we could just have a bit of a easy day today before the Christmas festivities hit again from tonight. So let's begin. I spent $260, but I would say about $60 of it was things like toothpaste. I got some hydrolytes because we are heading closer to Christmas, so I know that Jeff will definitely appreciate having those on standby. What else did we get that is probably not related? I think we got some baking paper because I have been baking up a storm. In terms of things that I'm cooking, I didn't expect this to be such an expensive shop because I did go out quite a bit last week and only cooked a couple of nights, so I'm still got like the sausages in the freezer from last week to do like roast veggies and sausages. I won't be home tomorrow, so I won't be doing the pork's egg net thing, so that I'm going to move into next week. The only things I was planning to buy ingredients for dinners was to do just like a mushroom and lentil bolognese because that's nice and easy, and then I was going to do a chicken and peach salad, but I've already got the chicken, so I haven't bought any meat except I thought this would be fun because last week obviously I bought so much meat, and I was previously talking about how we're trying to cut down on our animal product intake. I have bought some fun vegan things for Jeff and I to try. We did have the Beyond Mints this week, like on Monday or Tuesday, and I did little koftas, and they were so good. Like, we eat a lot of cumin, and they had a lot of cumin in them, so they just tasted just really good. I really outdid myself, I have to say. So I have bought more of that Beyond Mints because it was on special at COLES. I mean, it still works out to be something like $37 a kilo. So obviously it's not the cheapest of the plant-based, I don't think you can call it plant-based, can you? Meat alternative options. Yeah, but it was on special, so I bought those, and I did buy some burger mince patties because this week is going to be another week where we're kind of out and about, and we are having some friends over for dinner. We're going to do pizzas. We have an attachment you can add to the barbecue to do like wood fire oven pizza. So we're going to do that. And then I'm also going to do like a yummy caprese style. Oh my God, I feel like such a knob saying it like that. Like a caprese salad dip with like tomato and bocconcini to start, and then I've got some like nice garlic crackers we can have with it, and then we'll have the pizzas for dinner, and then I'm going to do an ottolenghi sumac tomato salad. Gonna do, oh my God, I went to Bella Brutta in Newtown this week with a friend, and we had this salad, and it was just literally like butter lettuce or muslin lettuce, hazelnuts, and like a really delish dressing. I think it was sort of like a honey Dijon mustard vinaigrette thing. I actually made some salad dressing the other day. I did maple syrup, Dijon mustard, balsamic vinegar, and olive oil, and it's so good. So I'm going to use that and take the inspiration from Bella Brutta and do a little mixed lettuce salad to have with our pizza. I'm going to make some focaccia, and then Oh my God, and I'm gonna make strawberry margaritas. I have a lot of tequila. We have a little bar cart, and we have quite a bit of tequila for a household that actually doesn't particularly drink a lot of tequila. So yeah, I thought margaritas would be a good one for that. And that will also, I'll use the Cointreau that I bought for my fruit mints in that. And then for dessert, can't beat a tiramisu. So obviously it's very Italian inspired with a Mexican beverage thrown in for then. And then I'm also going to do some little fruit mince pies and the chocolate truffles this weekend. I made the chocolate truffles last weekend. They were delicious. I want to make them again because they're really yum. And then I've still got fruit mince, so I'll make some gingerbread pastry or short crust pastry and put my fruit mince in that to make some fruit mince pies as well for little treats, Christmas treats for this week. Oh, I've got a delicious peppermint tea here if you're wondering. Just to kind of pep me up. Actually, I should put that on a coaster. Okay, let's begin. I feel like I'm really sorry if I'm not my regular chirpy self. I feel like I've really just hit a wall. But let's start. So, I did buy a new bag because it's got cute little avocados on it, and we needed a new insulated bag. So I did buy one of those, and this is full of goodies. So while I felt real good buying all these vegan things, there is like a lot of cheese. We eat a lot of cheese. Actually, we don't eat a lot of cheese. Jeff eats a lot of cheese. He is back pretty much for the rest of the year now. So yeah, this is also why our groceries go up, because he eats a lot. So let's start with the dairy products. Oh, that's still really hot. Okay, so non-vegan related, but we've got a ball of mozzarella because you can't have pizza without mozzarella. Now I am cheating, and I have bought, so there's going to be three of our friends are coming over, so there'll be 5 of us. I have bought these dough balls. Hang on, where's my camera? Dough balls. I have bought these before, and they're real good. It's better than a pizza base. It actually tastes like you made it yourself, fresh dough. And because I'm going to be making the focaccia, I'm like, I'm not going to make that and pizza dough all after work. It's just, that's too much work. But yeah, it's just these. So all you do is you rest it for an hour before you cook it. So I'll just take them out of the fridge, and then we'll all just kind of make our pizzas. I'll do I think I'm going to do a rosemary and potato pizza. I'll do a prosciutto rocket and bocconcini pizza, a margarita pizza, and then I've got some all different types of salamis and cured meats. So I'll do like a meat pizza as well. And then still getting Jeff just a little milk just for his coffee. However, I did buy some other vegan milks or plant-based milks. So I think I am going to do a video for you guys just going through the different plant-based milks and what our personal review is. And in a way, when I was doing the groceries today, I was like, I wonder if eventually we will cut all animal products from our diet. And if so, this will be an interesting journey to watch us kind of slowly making that transition. I mean, in saying that, when we went out for dinner last night, we had the most delicious steak. So who knows where we'll be. But I got another one of these soy milky regular milk. So this is from the cold fridge. I can't actually taste the difference between the fridge and the shelf personally. But we have had this one before, and Jeff really liked it. Then I did buy 2 new ones to try, which were on special. Love the color of this almond milk. It looks proper creamy. So this is the unsweetened inside out unsweetened almond milk, 100% Aussie almonds, all natural, nothing to hide. So yeah, got one of those to try for myself because I love a real creamy milk in my hot chocolates and chai. I don't drink coffee personally, but I do love a chai or a hot choc. So was definitely looking for options. This one was also on special, which has been recommended to me by a few people on Instagram. So this is the Nutty Bruce Unsweetened Activated Almond Milk. More almonds equals no thickeners. Activated almond milk, which I think is meant to be really good for you for some reason. I think it helps you absorb the nutrients better by them soaking the nuts before they blend them. But I have heard good things about that milk. It's just expensive. I think that was still like $4 even with it being on special. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see if we love it. I did buy myself a little Christmas treat, seeing as how I am making mince pies. I did buy some Brandy Custard. I don't think I've ever had like a brandy or a butterscotch custard, but it just seems real festive. And every year I'm like, this is the year I'm going to do it. And I never do. And then I regret not buying it. So I have bought one for my midweek desserts that I plan to consume. I also got some grated mozzarella. That's for the dip I'm going to do, which just has like a lot of tomato. I'm going to buy the basil fresh on the day because that dies within like 2 days. I got some more cherry bocconcini. Oh yeah, speaking of bocconcini, which I used for my Christmas lunch with my family, that went really well. Thanks for asking. And everyone really enjoyed themselves. The ham was great. There's not much left because Jeff had last week off work and he's like, I hope you didn't really want any of that. But I'm hoping today we'll have some of that for lunch because it's a bit cold again for December. We might have some cheese, tomato and ham toasties. And that with a bit of chutney, life-changing. Try a ham, cheese, tomato toasty with some chutney and onion. You'll thank me later. I think it's real good toasty weather, so we might do that today. My favorite yogurt was on special, so I got another one of these protein Farmer Union yogurts. If I don't get that one, I always get the Chobani. And Chobani was not on special, but that one was. I got 2 soft and creamy mascarpone for my tiramisu. I got some ricotta for our pizzas. If you want to have like a real traditional, authentic pizza, or feel like you are, put little dollops of ricotta on there, and again, you'll thank me later. It makes it feel real authentic for some reason. Well, it does for me. I really like a bit of ricotta on pizza. Also got some thickened cream. That again is for my tiramisu. And then all that's left in this bag are the vegan goodies I bought. So I got some more of the Beyond Mints, which on reading the packet, I didn't realize this actually comes frozen and you're not meant to refreeze it. And I did freeze it without realizing, but it didn't kill us. So, but this hasn't expired till the 21st. So that will come in handy. I don't plan on doing a grocery shop next week. So I've just gotten a few things that will carry over. So I guess this is almost like a 2-week shop that I can carry over into the following weeks. And then I've also got some brioche buns in the freezer to have with our plant-based burgers. So these were on special for $9 and there's 2 patties in there. So look, it is a little bit, well, no, it isn't a little bit. It is actually quite expensive, but we like it. We feel good about eating it. No animals were harmed in the making of the product. And like I said, I'd ideally like to kind of just be plant-based more so than vegan with the meat alternatives. So if we were eating that once or twice a week, I think then it kind of works out money-wise. And it comes down to what you can afford, really. We quite like the V2 stuff as well. And that was, I think the mince, you get a 500-gram tray for $8.50 from memory. So it works out to be about $17 a kilo, which is a lot better. But I do like this one more, but that would be my second choice. Yeah. I nearly bought vegan bacon, but Jeff was like, nah, put that back. Nah, if you've got any recommendations on any good vegan products to try, let me know. We're totally open to it. Would love to try. This was also on special, and in the spirit of Christmas, I got a little veggie roast. yeah, I think this was $7. $7, something like that. So it says, meat-free is no longer in the too hard basket. With a range that's easy to prepare and a source of protein, or with a wide range that's easy to prepare and a source of protein, iron, B12 and zinc, Veggie Delights makes meat-free easy. So this Veggie Roast is made from vegetable protein, onion, potato, oats, garlic, and then, I mean, there are things in here like, did I say wheat? But things like maltodextrin, which I think is what gives it that meat-like texture. For some reason I thought this was going to be like a nut roast. Probably wrong, but I'm going to give it a go. And we'll have that with like some roast potatoes and pumpkin and have a little roast. Like, it's proper roast weather because it is a bit yuck outside. I also got some plant-based cheddar cheese. So this was $4. I did get one of those. I have had the BioLife cheese slices, which I think from memory are made from coconut oil. And I quite like those, although I would say they do have a bit of a coconutty taste that coconut oil brings to things. So we're going to try this one. And we usually, if we go to Coles, we usually buy the Cheers. Whatever the new branding is. Cheers, I think, Smile, Happy, whatever it is. We get the light one of that, and this actually works out to be a little bit healthier when you compare the 100 per 100 gram column. So feel good about that. And then these were also on special. I really enjoyed their falafel, so I have bought their veggie sausages. These were on special for $4. So we've got the pumpkin and caramelized onion sausages and the spring veggies with green chili. And I guess as well with these, it is going towards my 10 veg, or the 10 different veg I try and consume a day. It does go towards that. So I think that's really exciting as well, replacing meat with veggie alternatives. Like, this is the sort of stuff I would rather replace meat with, like vegetable things, like beetroot burgers and pumpkin burgers, more so than fake meat. Okay, so then I think that should be all the cold stuff. Then everything else, okay, there's my long receipt. Proof of purchase. Although it did say I saved $54 in this week's shop. Look at me, a little bargain shopper. For our margaritas, I've got 2 bottles of lemonade that I'm going to add to it. I'm making probably enough cocktails that will have maybe like 2 to 3 each. And then I'll just hope for the best that that's enough, or just I can put some wine in the fridge or something, because it should be a nice boozy night. These are like my friends that I hang out with, where it's like the only time I really ever get a little bit rowdy. I'm not one that really likes to drink, in all honesty. So if that's the kind of picture I'm portraying, I'm not one to actually drink too much. And this tiredness is from being out past 9:30. No joke. I'm a nana at heart. I also got some bread and pizza flour. I got this for my focaccia. And then I also got some white wine vinegar, really good for salad dressings, highly recommend. We have an array of vinegars, and we've nearly finished our red wine vinegar and our white wine vinegar. So I've just replaced one of them for now, because it does last us a while. I bought some more chocolate melts because, as I said, I'm going to make more of those macadamia crunch fruit mince pie chocolate truffles that I have made. Then the other thing I bought was this. This is Jeff's favorite, and I've bought it for his Santa sack, so he doesn't, feel like he's missing out, because I prefer to buy the things that are either palm oil free or sustainably sourced palm oil. I know Nutella used to not be. Maybe I just need to fact check that. If anyone knows if they've changed the palm oil they use, please leave me a comment, just so I don't actually feel like I've killed an orangutan for purchase, or killed an orangutan's home for purchasing this. If you don't know too much about the environmental implications of palm oil, I really recommend you Google it and just kind of school yourself on brands that do use unsustainable palm oil and what that's doing to the environment, to people's homes and livelihoods, and just kind of do a bit of research. Taronga Zoo, if you haven't been to Taronga Zoo lately, they have a whole installation all about the implications of palm oil. So jump on that. If you really like things like Hershey's chocolate, I'm really sorry, but that's just like chock full of palm oil. I'm not sure if it's sustainably sourced, but yeah, just double check that, please. It's not good for the environment. I also got a new muesli. I finished off the last one yesterday. So this is the Dorset Cereals Really Nutty Muesli, oats and flakes with cashews, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, and almonds. It says suitable for vegans. That was I didn't buy it for that reason. I bought it because it was half price. Yeah, and you can't really see. Well, yeah, you can't see, but it is actually, like it says on the box, really nutty. I prefer a fruit muesli personally, but the cheapskate in me couldn't refuse saving $3.75. So bought one of those. Bought my trusty light soy milk. I didn't actually need this. However, I was like, no, I'm going to do a video where I go through all the different milks. And so obviously we chuck out the cartons. So I'm going to do that for you guys. So I bought one of those to show and tell. And then the other one I bought, bit bougie, was the Minor Figures Barista Standard Dairy-Free Oat Milk. It says oat milk, because I'm adamant that I'm going to get Jeff to stop drinking moo milk and drink plant-based milk. So I have bought him that. That again was on special, hence why I purchased it. Yeah, so I bought that one to try. And then the other one I want to try, I want him to try the Milk Lab milks at cafes, because like the Milk Lab almond milk for me is the bomb.com. And there's another one I want to try. Oatly. I want to try Oatly. Oatly is the other one I want him to give a go. I also bought some Simpsons Pantry whole grain super barley wraps. These were $4 for 5, or you could get the no name brand, or like the COLES brand ones, 6 for $2. But I did compare the nutritional value, and these are higher in protein. They've got a butt ton more fiber in them. They've got less calories or energy, less sugar, less carbs. So this one's got 390 milligrams of sodium per 100 gram, and the other ones had 370. I love that I retain this information. So I did spend double the price for less, like 5 instead of 6, but I do feel like I'm doing my body a favor by buying these. It says it's got 20% of your daily fiber needs with gut boosting prebiotic fiber. So the prebiotics is what you eat to. Prebiotics, I think, is what feeds the bacteria. Yes, prebiotics feed the bacteria in your gut. Probiotics are the gut bacteria you consume. So like when you have kombucha, you're adding bacteria into your microbiome. Whereas the prebiotic, I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist. This is just like what I've read up on and understand. They're no added sugar, low carb, lower salt, non-GMO. So yeah, got those. Really enjoying a wrap, but they also come in handy. Like we had them with the kofta that I made with the Beyond Mince. We had them with the pulled pork the other day, or last Sunday, as a bit of a scooping from the bowl mechanism. Also for Jeff Sandersat, got him a little Snickers. He does like Snickers. And then then we've got, again for Jeff, cordial. He likes the pine lime. This was 2 for $6.70. So I always panic if he runs out because he really likes a cordial. So you can see that there's like a clear delineation. Is that how you say it? Delineation between what my diet is like compared to his. Unfortunately, he's got like a really good metabolism. But in saying that, he does eat a very balanced diet. It's just like if I ate a Snickers and a whole tub of Nutella, you'd kind of be able to tell. Whereas for him, it just kind of doesn't do that, does the opposite. But yeah, we're both pretty healthy. And I'm actually the one with the sweet tooth. Actually, I'm painting a really terrible picture here. I'm the one with the massive sweet tooth. But I think that's me rubbing off on him. Like the cordial thing, that's from my dad. My dad has got him addicted to this. But he does love a Snickers. And that Nutella, that will actually last like a year. With me, it would last like a week. But that will last him a very long time. Then... okay, so we're not up to fruit and veg. The other things I got, so we got a few tinned goods. I got 2 tins of lentils. One for the mushroom and lentil bolognese I'll make. I use that instead of mince. And then the other one is for my salad. Couldn't get any no added salt lentils at COLES. So I need to go to Woolworths, mental note, and buy my lentils from there. And then I also, so here's my thing. Jeff, this is a pet peeve of Jeff, for Jeff, of me. This was an natural almond butter. And you'll remember that last week, if you watched the video, I bought a pan of chocolate. I bought 3 pan of chocolate spreads. Then the week before, they had all like the Noya, peanut butters. I bought nut butters, which I bought 3 different ones. And then I've bought this one. I stockpile nut butters when they're on special. So this again was half price. And as soon as I see a half price ticket on any nut butters that are like no added sugar, salt, oil. I mean, a bit of salt is okay with me, but like no oil or sugar. So I did just restrain myself and just bought one of these. But this brand, 99th Monkey, I saw on Hayley Connor's Instagram stories. They brought out a gingerbread peanut butter and it's sold out, and I'm so disappointed because I love ginger. Like ginger is just, I love it. Like I can eat it raw. Like I really love ginger. So when I saw that, I was like, that's up my street. I'm buying myself a jar. Went on the website and it was sold out. Now we move on to all the fruit and veg. So I've actually got 3 bags of it. I eat a lot of fruit and veg, as I say every week. Okay, let's start here. So I've bought more strawberries to help the strawberry farmers, continuing to support them. So this week I bought 4 punnets. And they will also be used in the margarita. I'll make like a strawberry syrup from them, but then I'll also have them on breakfast. Speaking of breakfast, I also bought some blueberries. I'm really enjoying like muesli yogurt fruit for breakfast. And then these were $1.50. So I got some mangoes because mangoes are my favorite fruit. And it gets to the end of summer and I'm like, I didn't eat enough mangoes. So that was an impulse buy. I probably shouldn't have bought these before breakfast, but I really love mangoes. Jeff loves mangoes. So I just want to get on the mango train before they are out of season. I also bought 2 bunches of asparagus because I really like asparagus and we haven't had it in the last couple of weeks. I got 3 bananas, bought the loose ones because these are the ones that go into food waste. So I just got 3 of those. They're nice and green, so they'll last me a little while. I got 2 nectarines. Actually, did I say chicken and peach salad I'm making? Because I meant chicken and nectarine if I did. But I'm going to do like chicken, nectarines, asparagus, like a honey mustard dressing and rocket as a salad. And then I also got, that got me like right where you don't want to get hit. I got 3 lemons. As soon as my dad runs out of lemons, I all of a sudden need 1 million of them. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully his lemon tree will be ready soon. I also got 3 limes because you can't have a margarita without lime. What else? Oh yeah, back on the Kiwi Fruit train, 5 for $2. Again, real good with muesli. That with some strawberries or that with blueberries on muesli is so good. So I got 5 of those. Oh, my tiramisu sponge fingers. Then I've got some butter leaf lettuce. So that's what I'm going to use with that maple Dijon mustard dressing that I've made. And then I'm going to roast some hazelnuts. And that will be like a really easy salad. Something really light to go with the pizza that we're having on Thursday. Coles used to sell mushroom mince where it was like already all blended up, but they didn't have any. Either our Coles is crap or they're not making it anymore. So I had to get some mushrooms and I'll make my own mushroom mince. You essentially just blend it until it's really finely chopped or like put it in a food processor. And I actually prefer using that with mince instead of mince and lentils. You know how people are like, oh, swap out half your mince for lentils if you want to cut down on your meat consumption. Even better, cut out half the mince and add half mushroom, like really, really finely chopped. So good. But I'm going to do mushroom and lentils with, I've got tin tomatoes in the cupboard and some mixed herbs. A really easy one. Like I said, I'm not sure where I'm going to be this week because it's getting into that social bit of the year. So I just need things that will last in the fridge / cupboard that won't go off. Another bag of parsley. I've eaten all those herbs that I bought last week. A lot of them went into a green goddess dressing I did for a vegan pasta salad that we had for dinner. So I bought another one of those. Can't remember why. Must be just to have like with the salads. Parsley's just like one of those herbs. Oh, the rest of the stuff in here is just, I mean, I don't know if you want to see things like this, like toothpaste, hydrolytes, baking paper. I get the greener brown baking paper personally. It's unbleached, compostable, biodegradable, and actually just looks better in photos when I take photos on Instagram. So it's a win-win. Then I don't really have a lot of things left, but it was 2 for $5, right? And so if I don't need 2 lots of herbs, what I often do is I buy chilies because they're often part of that 2 for $5 thing that Coles do for the herbs and stuff. And you can freeze chilies. And then you just take them out the freezer, frozen, and they slice really easily from frozen. It just depends if you want to take the seeds out. If you do, then you kind of need to let them defrost to cut them open and scoop the seeds out. It's just a little bit easier. But yeah, that's my hot tip. Buy chilies if you only need to buy 1 lot of herbs and just stockpile them in the freezer. Then for no, I'll do those last. I've got another head of garlic for the focaccia. So I'm going to do a rosemary and garlic focaccia. I've got 1 that's very sad. 1 cucumber. I can never guess or I can never figure out how many cucumbers I'm going to need in a week. So I've got leftovers from last week, but the week before I ran out. So I just got 1. Let's see how that goes. I also got 1, is that a French shallot? The bougie. The bougie shallot thing where they keep all the garlic and the ginger and stuff. So I got 1 of those, and that's for the ottolenghi sumac and tomato salad I'm going to do. Got another bag of red onions. We ate all those red onions last week, but I think we were entertaining quite a bit. They got put to good use. And then for the tomato salad, I've got a variety of tomatoes here. I've got some Perino, which are like the Solanato tomatoes. I got 1 of those, which I'm going to put in this caprese dip I'm going to do. And then for the tomato salad, I'll use what's left over in that container. Plus, I've got 1 punnet of the ones I got from Aldi. Then I've got these Mix-A-Mato, no, what are these? Yeah, Mix-A-Mato tomatoes, which is all the pretty colors. These are a bit on the expensive side, but it is the most festive time of year, so what's you gonna do? It's nice to just cook for your friends. Well, I really enjoy cooking for my friends, and I just want to give them the best. Then the other thing I bought was some Kamado tomatoes, which are rich, dark, and mysterious. For someone who doesn't like tomatoes, I actually really get excited with all the different varieties they have. So these have different flavor stages. So I tried to get the ones that are soft, very juicy, and very mild flavor because I don't like tomatoes. So therefore I'm like, maybe I'll like them. But yeah, they're like a little black tomato or green. So there's a good variety in there that I'll use for that salad. I think that's everything. That's everything. So like a good variety in terms of sweet treats, little Christmassy bits, and lots of salady bits as well. It's kind of hard with me talking about the different things I'm making and then talking about them in the following videos I film, and it's like, what is she talking about? I don't know, like these truffles and whatnot. So like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, or like I've said in previous videos, you can follow me on Instagram at bitesoflife__. I do share a lot of recipe content there. I can try and do some videos of different things I cook. It's just finding the time, and the lighting is not the best. It's a bit dark down that end of the house, which is where my kitchen is. So that's just me trying to troubleshoot, but perhaps I'll have some time over Christmas to do a couple of videos of like my go-to salads, particularly like this lentil salad, which I talk about non-stop. Yeah, so I'll see how I go, but if you could, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, come join the fam, hit that subscribe button, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a comment. It does really help, and it's just a moment of your time. I would really, really appreciate it. If I don't see you before Christmas, because I don't think I will be filming a video next week, I hope you have a very, 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 very lovely Christmas and an exceptional New Year's Eve / New Year's Day, and I will catch you in 2022. Catch you around like a risol, guys. Bye.